Hey, what's up again, guys? Brian here, D3 Topics Gamer. No fancy intro today. I know I'm a little bit late on this video, but this really was the earliest I could have had time to film anything because of my work schedule between 2 days. But as some of you know, as sure you can tell from the title, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh passed away. I believe he passed away on July 4th off the coast of Japan, but apparently I didn't, a lot of people didn't find out until the 7th, and he died in a diving accident, apparently from drowning. It's unfortunate, and this one is, it hurts pretty badly, because Yu-Gi-Oh really was, like me and many others, it was a big part of our childhood. I at first was interested in Pokemon when it kind of got popular around like 96, 97. But outside of, I'd say, the first couple of movies and maybe the games, which I still consider to be some of the most addictive video games of all time, I never could get into the Pokemon card game or past the first few seasons of the anime or even the manga. But Yu-Gi-Oh, that was my card game of choice. I was a fan from the very beginning. That is what I consider myself to be a Generation 1 fan. I was there when that first hit the shores, and I've been a fan ever since. And the cool thing is, there's really not a lot of things that end up sticking with me through all the periods of my life, going from childhood through my teenage years through to adulthood till now. There really aren't too many things. I could say there's probably less than 10 definitive things that I really enjoyed through the course of my life, and Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely one of them. Yu-Gi-Oh was I made so many friends over the course of school. I can't tell you. Yu-Gi-Oh was really the way I made friends throughout middle school. It was the way I made friends throughout high school, and it was really how I made friends when I was in college. And the anime was also awesome. And I also ran the manga. And I typically don't read mangas. I never read mangas for Dragon Ball. I never read mangas for Inuyasha or Cow or any of it. But I certainly did read mangas for Yu-Gi-Oh. And dude, I spent so much money. Got so many cards, so many adventures, so many different phases, and just so many incredible memories. In the anime, I still go back and watch the first generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, which I consider to be the best. The final season wasn't really all that great, and there's definitely a few negative, few unfortunate moments throughout the first anime with some mistakes. But overall, it was always a great watch. And although I never, like many of us, I never got to meet the creator. I just wish in some way or form I could just thank him for creating something that really inspired me to kind of learn a lot about myself. Because the thing I've always loved about Yu-Gi-Oh is it's the type of game that allows you to put a lot of yourself into your decks. Like the decks I have right now, they're theme decks, but I have a personal deck that I have kind of locked up just for safekeeping, and that's the deck that I'd been building over the course of my life. From that deck's good 15 years old. It hardly has any new cards, and it was the deck I was constantly modifying and improving over 10 years. I've never actually, it's been a long time since I've actually used it, but there's so many great memories and just so many amazing experiences. Getting to go to a few tournaments and just getting to meet so many and just amazing people that were also influenced. It very much is as much like my love for PlayStation. There's just so many great experiences that and opportunities I had to just meet amazing people and go through all these amazing experiences and gain so many and make so many memories and even learn life lessons. There actually is some genuine life lessons you can learn from the anime and the show, about not giving up when things are down, or how to deal with loss, or what happens when people really piss you off. It surprisingly has a lot of depth, and it's a shame that a lot of people, some of these newer people who are more into the newer versions of the game itself, which I'm personally not too into it. I'm not all into the whole link system and stuff like that. That's a little bit past my time, and I'd say I would be lying if I didn't say that the appeal of Yu-Gi-Oh hadn't decreased over time, just because I didn't like how the game was evolving in a way that made it somewhat unrecognizable, which is why a lot of me and some older duelists still kind of play by like semi-old school rules. However, I have somewhat adopted, the use of different summoning techniques. Like, I eventually did get influenced and to start using Synchros and Xyzs, but I refuse to use Links. I absolutely refuse to use those. And it also worked in several video games, including different variations. I actually did a video like a few years ago that got a lot of views and it's actually pretty popular, of just like my top 5 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh video games, which I'll be sure to leave a link up, like maybe somewhere up top or at the end of the video. And just so many merchandise like this. Like, I got this when it first came out. Like, this is one of the original dual discs. This is not the new variation that they recently released. This is old school. It's got all the rough and tear and scratches, and even the calculator is a little bit weird because of how many times I pressed it. And just so many great cards. Just so, like, I've probably literally spent thousands of dollars, and heck, I even have like a whole shelf just dedicated to Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a little hard to see because I just put up the shelf, but like, it's full of nothing but pure Yu-Gi-Oh. In fact, surprisingly, I think I can show you guys this. I actually pre-ordered this back in November. But my Winged Dragon of Ra, actually, I literally just got back and picked it up. It had been out at other places for a while, but I pre-ordered this at GameStop back in like November, and it just arrived today. So, yeah, now I actually have all 3 Egyptian God cards, along with their Pharaoh at the very top. So, yeah, it just sucks. But I think the creator was a truly inspirational man, and it's a shame that he was taken from us so soon. I'm sure if he had lived there, I'm not sure how much influence he still had in the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh, but just the fact that he, set the building blocks to create such a massively popular and well-survived just creation is just truly amazing, and it's probably going to be something that I could easily see myself still being very much interested in Yu-Gi-Oh 10, 15, even 20 years. I don't think I'll ever get bored of Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's amazing, and I have just this amazing man to thank. So yeah, I know he'll probably never see this, maybe in some different form in the other life, but I would like to just thank him for creating this just amazing franchise that has brought so much joy to me and millions of people around the world. And I think our collective love for this game is something that I'm sure he was very thankful for. So that's just a quick little video, just kind of sharing my thoughts on his passing. Now, I'm curious, did any of you guys ever have any experience or ever played Yu-Gi-Oh? Do some of you still play it now? And if you do have a specific memory that you had playing either the game or a favorite moment from the anime show or the manga, I would love to hear it in the comments down below. And if you happen to just like this video, make sure you don't forget to, you know what to do. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you all next time.